Hello, once again. Welcome to A Course in Miracles lessons. Today we're on lesson 262. Let me perceive no differences today. Father, you have one Son, and it is He that I would look upon today. He is your one creation. Why should I perceive 1,000 forms in what remains as one? Why should I give this 1,000 names when only one suffices? For your Son must bear your name, for you created him. Let me not see him as a stranger to his Father, nor as a stranger to myself. For he is part of me, and I of him, and we are part of you, who are our source, eternally united in your love, eternally the Holy Son of God. We who are one would recognize this day the truth about ourselves. We would come home and rest in unity, for there is peace, and nowhere else can peace be sought and found. That is the end of lesson 262. Let me perceive no differences today. And I'm going to move right on to Tina Spalding's channelings before I comment. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. In A Course in Miracles, it says there are no separate interests. Of course, one of the great burdens of your capitalistic society is that you have been taught there are separate interests. You have to look after yourself because nobody else will look after you. You had better keep all your stuff together so that nobody can take it or threaten your security. This is demonstrated in your increasing poverty, increasing slums, and increasing environmental degradation on your planet. It is the constant taking of more than you need, the refusal to share, and the refusal to give. At times, even to your own family. We witness people who have very large bank accounts watch their family members suffer and struggle. We understand that some of you do help your family members, and there comes a point when you see that this is pointless to continue to do so. We are not speaking about that. We are not speaking about when you have done your very best to assist others and they continue to fritter away money or waste it in some way, and no matter what you do, there is no improvement. That is a different situation. We are speaking about the initial situation in which you see a need and you have the ability to assist, whether it is offering $1 or $100, whether it is offering a roof over someone's head for the night, or whether it's giving your precious talents to the world, sharing in that way. We are not always speaking about money. Ask yourself, where am I hoarding things? Perhaps you own far more than you need and have a house full of thousands and thousands of things that are doing you no good. That is a form of security and self-indulgence that prevents you from being free to share your assets, your non-physical assets, with other beings. You can become so obsessed with material goods that you forget about the non-physical world completely, your creativity, being loving, sharing your talents, and those sorts of things. Understand that you are all connected. Of course, this is the rationale behind forgiveness. When you attack a fellow human, you are, in fact, attacking yourself. When you defend against others, you are, in fact, creating what you defend against because you believe in it. You put all your resources into protecting yourself and inadvertently create the very thing that you do not want to experience. This is one of those beliefs that's hard to grasp at first because you have been so indoctrinated into capitalism, self-centeredness, and individualization. You are all connected, dear ones, and if the only thing you can do today is think kind thoughts about your brothers and sisters, at least try to do that today. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. It seems counterintuitive to believe that with all of the personalities, with all of the different talents, with all of the different outward looks and sort of inward ideas, that we could all be one. But I go back to the fact that we are one spirit united, and we are all different thought forms, if you will, in one mind. If you look at the thoughts that you have in the span of a few seconds, in the span of a few minutes. If you look at the dreams that you encounter when you sleep at night, you will realize the thousands of thought forms that you carry within your mind, within this body, if you will. And it's from that place that maybe you can find that understanding that we are all one. When you begin to look at other people, your brothers, as they say in the Course in Miracles, when you look at other people and you realize that they are, most of them, thinking the same kinds of thoughts that you are, that they are beating themselves up in the same ways that you are, that they are fearful in the same way that you are. When you look at others and understand that we are all small children afraid of the monsters in the closet of our mind, maybe you can begin to feel the compassion that you sought when you were a child, that you are seeking now from others, but that you are not willing to give to others. And when you give the compassion that you would love, when you honor someone the way that you would like to be honored, and when you honor yourself the way that you would like to be honored, when you give yourself the compassion that you would like others to give to you, you begin to see from a completely different vantage point. And you begin to see that there is all of that honor that is being reflected back to you. We don't have differences today. We are projecting maybe a different color of the same thought, maybe a slightly different skewed angle of the same idea, but we are not different beings. And it is only because we are looking for the differences, we are looking where the disconnects are, we are looking for the division that we see them. Stop looking for the division. See the oneness, and you will see all of those divisive things in life dissipate into nothingness. Remember that the world that you see is not the world as it is, it's the world as you are. And so if you are feeling persecuted, victimized, or under a bias treatment, where are you doing that within yourself? You have the power to change the world that you see by changing the way that you look at the world, by changing the way that you look at your life. And when you change the way you look at your life, everything will change, and you will see that we are all, in fact, the same kind of being. Have a spectacular day, everyone. I'll talk to you very soon.